Hello, welcome to another episode on Evolve. Welcome. Affirmations are positive statements or declarations that are repeated intentionally to promote constructive thinking. It does shift perspective and ultimately shape our mindset and behavior. In today's episode, I will be sharing on the power of affirmations. And this is one of the tools that helped me to navigate different curves in life. And it's been scientifically proven that it does rewire the brain, that repeating positive affirmations helps form new neural pathways. And when we are consistent on it, it gradually replaces the old negative thought patterns with healthier ones. And it does cause a shift in our self-perception. Affirmations help us to reframe our self-image by boosting our confidence and self-belief. And it does improve our perception of self-worth and capabilities. And I remember that is one of the tools that was very helpful and is still helpful for me anytime I find myself in any scenario. One of the benefits is that it has a lot of emotional benefits. It reduces stress. When you learn to affirm positively, it will reduce the feelings of anxiety and stress. I remember while I was in class one of these days, because I realized that I slept late, woke up very early, around 3:30 or 4 a.m. And because I needed to finish my assignment, by the time I was done, I had to be in school before 9 a.m. And in the course of the class, I found myself fidgeting. I felt a bit of anxiety, panic. Then while I sat back, I began to ask myself, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Okay. I was able to pin it down and say, okay, I slept late. Even before I slept late, I got back late. I needed to finish some chores. By the time I was done, it was in the middle of the night. And by the time I could say anything, I tried to sleep. I woke up very early again to finish my assignment, to get ready. So, I was on the edge. So I began to speak to myself, whatever it is that is causing this anxiety. I began to speak to my body. I was able to acknowledge what was going on in my body. You understand? I was speaking to myself, relax. I was taking breath in and out. And as I was inhaling, I was exhaling. At a time I wanted to write, I realized that I wasn't able to put my thoughts together. So I paused. I closed my eyes for a few minutes, taking enough breath and breathe out. And by doing that exercise, I was able to bring myself back and I was stabilized. Why? Because I knew I was stressed out. That feelings made me understand that you need to do something quickly so that you can get back on track. And what affirmation does, it builds resilience. It will strengthen the mind's resilience. It will enable us to face challenges with a constructive, solution-focused attitude. Instead of snapping out, we're able to say, I can do this. I can do this. And what affirmation does, it has a positive influence on our behavior. There's something it does. It will improve your motivation and productivity. Take for instance this video that we're doing now. If I want to base it on my preparation, on the number of time I prepared. Okay, I needed to get the costume. We needed to get so many things ready. And at a time I was feeling overwhelmed. I began to affirm. I began to tell myself, for me, you can do this. You can do this. You have the power that is inside of you to do this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay, what are the topics that I need to share? Okay, you have some topics that you built based on your experience. You need to go back to, I first took a time to sit back and think through what I needed to do and push away the obstacles. Because at the time there was no light, and I was thinking, okay, by the time we on the gen, the noise, the sound of the gen will be filtering into the recording. You understand? So I sat back. I put myself in what is going on, and I begin to remove the blocks, the obstacles. So that is what affirmation does. I would have said, oh, let me call you. No, we're not doing it again today. I'm not in the right frame of mind. I'll start looking at the barriers. But I told myself, for me, you can do this. You can get this thing done. And the beautiful thing, before I got here, they brought the light. And I said, Father, thank you. Because that was an answer to some of the questions in my heart. And what positive affirmation does is that it gives you spiritual connectivity. It enhances your faith and trust. Because affirmations serve as declarations of faith. You see yourself in the now. You trust yourself. You know that, okay, I am now in this thing, not in what will happen in the future. So it enhances your faith and trust in God. It reinforces your trust in a higher power or divine plan of God. And most of the times I advise people, make sure that your affirmations is scripturally based. How do I mean? You sit down on the scripture, you research in the Bible, you research the Bible rather. This is what I want to affirm on. Maybe on divine healing, on health, on peace, on joy. You look out for scriptures that resonate with that centers around the topics. Then you put them together and you personalize it. So maybe I should just quickly share the practical tips, application tips. Make sure that when you are affirming, you use present tense. For instance, I am strong. Most times I say this when I feel so weak in my body. Instead of saying I will be strong, or instead of saying I am weak, you tell yourself I am strong. Because what that does, it reinforces the belief that the positive attribute is already a part of you. Then you personalize your affirmations. You tailor your affirmations to reflect your values and your goals. And this will make them more relevant and impactful. Then again, you make it your daily routine. You integrate affirmations into your daily routine, either in the morning or evening or during your meditation or when you're about to sleep, so that you can have that positive mindset. There is something it does to your emotions. You're happy, you are elated, you're enthusiastic about so many things happening around you. Even when you are feeling, you're having a kind of challenges or inconveniences, like one of my coaches would say, these affirmations will keep helping you to keep forging ahead. Then you combine it with visualization. You imagine, you don't just say it. You visualize what you are affirming. I am strong. You visualize yourself that you are strong. I am joyful. You visualize that you are joyful. Sometimes I'll tell myself, when there's a sin, I'll tell myself I refuse to get angry. Instead of saying that, I say, I am calm. And you try to imagine this soothing water flowing through your body while you're taking your shower. I am calm. And what are the examples of powerful affirmations? For instance, you want to boost your self-confidence. You tell yourself, I am capable, I am confident, and prepared for success. Healing, like I said, you can search the scripture. You tell yourself, my body is strong, healthy, and resilient. I trust in the process and I believe in divine timing for my life. I am focused. I am productive. I am consistent in making progress. You know, when you continue to do this, because consistency is the key to affirmations. So I trust that you would imbibe this into your daily routine. And I bet you're going to notice visible changes in how you handle situations around you. Till I come your way next time, I remain your host, Olufunmilayo Oloyede. Bye.